Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Steven and I'll be reading Mark chapter 4 today. And again, he began to teach by the sea, and a great multitude was gathered to him, so that he got into a boat and sat on it on the sea. And the whole multitude was there on the land facing the sea. Then he taught them many things by parable, and said to them in his teaching, "Listen, behold, a sower went out to sow, and it happened as he sowed that some seed fell by the wayside, and the birds of the air came and devoured it. Some fell on stony ground where it did not have much earth, and immediately sprang up because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. And some seeds fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it, and it yielded no crop. But other seeds fell on good ground and yielded a crop that sprang up, increased, and produced some 30-fold, some 60, and some hundreds." And he said to them, "He who has ears, let him hear." But he who was alone, those around him with the 12, asked him about the parable. And he said to them, "To you it has been given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God, but to those who are outside, and all the things come into parables, so that seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest they shall turn and their sins be forgiven them." And he said to them, "Do you not understand this parable? How then will you understand all the parables? The sower sows the word, and these are the ones by the wayside where the word is sown, and where they hear Satan comes immediately and takes away the word that was sown in their hearts. These likewise are the ones sown on stony ground, who, when they heard the words, immediately receive it with gladness, and they have no root in themselves, and so endure only for a time. Afterwards, when tribulation or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they stumble. Now they are the ones sown among thorns. They are the ones who hear the word, and the cares of the world, the deceitfulness of riches, and the desire for things entering and choke the word, and is becoming unfruitful. But these are the ones sown on good ground. Those who hear the word accept it and bear fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. And he said to them, "Is a lamp bought to be put under a basket or under a bed? Is it not to be set up on a lampstand? For there is nothing hidden which will not be revealed, as anything been kept secret, but that it should come to light. If anyone has ear, let him hear." Then he said to them, "Take heed what you hear. With the same measure you use it to be measured to you, and you who hear more will be given. For whoever has, to him more will be given, but whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him." And he said, "The kingdom of God is as if a man should scatter seed on the ground, and should sleep by night and rise up by day, and the seed should sprout and grow. He himself does not know how. For the earth yields crops by itself, first the blade from the head, then after the full grain is in the head. But when the grain ripens, immediately he put in the sickle, because the harvest has come." Then he said, "To what shall we liken the kingdom of God? Or with what parable shall we picture it? It is like a mustard seed, which, when it is sown on the ground, it is smaller than all the seeds on the earth. But when it is sown, it grows up and becomes greater than all herbs, and shoots out large branches, so that the bird of the air may nest under its shade." And with many such parables he spoke the words to them as they were able to hear it, but without parable he did not speak to them. And when they were alone, he explained it all to his disciples. On the day when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us cross over to the other side." Now when they had left the multitude, they took him along in the boat as he was, and other little boats were around him. And a great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat, so that it was already filling. But he was in the stone asleep on a pillow, and they awoke him and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" Then he arose and rebuked the wind, and he said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. But he said to them, "Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith?" And they feared exceedingly, and said to one another, "Who can this be, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Mark chapter 4.